So now let's have an example. Let's use an example to illustrate how to apply this quadratic formula. So we're asked to solve this quadratic equation. The equation is x squared plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. X squared plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So remember that we have the solution to be x equal minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Alright, so first thing that we need to do, by the way, I will really encourage you to memorize this formula. Make sure you memorize it because it's going to come very handy in solving quadratic equations. And quadratic equations are actually commonly tested on exams. Alright, so first, what do we have as the value of a? What do we have as a? What is b? And what is c? Well, let's start with the easier ones. The value of c from this equation above is 1. Alright, the value of b is 2 and the value of a is 1. Therefore, we say a is 1, b is 2, c is also 1. Then once we know that, we can now begin to plug in this a, b and c into this quadratic formula. Now let's see how we do that. Let's see how we do that in a more organized version. So first, as I said, let's compare the quadratic equation that we're given to the standard, the generic quadratic formula. From this, we see that a is equal to 1. Alright, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 1. Let's do that again. A is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, and c is equal to 1. Alright, now with that, we can now begin to use the quadratic formula. Again, remember, you need to commit this formula to memory. We now substitute the value of b into this equation. Alright, we substitute the value of b into that. We substitute the value of b squared into that. We substitute the value of a into this, and then we substitute the value of c into that, and then divide that by 2a. We know that 2a is 2 times 1. With that, we are now on our way to simplifying this expression. Therefore, x in that case will be equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 4 minus 4 divided by 2. Again, how did we get that? Again, we go back to this expression at the bottom here. Okay, that is a simplification. Now we further simplify the value of x. We see that x therefore is going to be equal to minus 2 plus or minus square root of 0, which is minus 2, which will be equal to minus 2 plus 0 divided by 2, or minus 2 minus 0 divided by 2. And then the answer to that would then be x is either equal to minus 1 or x is equal to minus 1. Hence, x is equal to minus 1 2 times.